We see it everywhere. A small heart, a thumbs up. The like button is now a powerful force in our digital lives. It's on Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok, everywhere we connect. At first, it seems harmless, a quick tap to show appreciation. But this tiny action has become a new form of currency, one of attention and approval. We trade our posts, photos, and thoughts for these digital signals. They measure our social standing in a vast, interconnected world. A photo of your coffee can get validation from someone across the globe. A thought you share can be affirmed by a friend you haven't seen in years. The like button is the engine of this constant connection. It's the simplest, most powerful tool for interaction on these platforms. Think about your last post. Did you check for likes? Did you feel a small rush when notifications appeared? The like is more than a passive nod. It's an active signal that someone paid attention. In a world crowded with information, attention is scarce. Receiving a like feels like a small gift of someone's time and focus. It tells us we've been seen, heard, and valued. We've learned to interpret the numbers. Many likes mean popularity. Few can feel like failure. We start to gauge our experiences by how others react online. Did you really have a great vacation if the photos didn't get many likes? The like button has quietly reshaped how we measure the value of our lives. Personal moments become public performances, judged by a digital audience. Our sense of worth is increasingly tied to these tiny icons. What happens in our brains when we get a like? It's a dopamine rush, just like eating delicious food or winning a game. Dopamine is the brain's feel-good chemical, part of our ancient reward system. Social media companies have learned to tap into this system. Every like, comment, or share is a small, unpredictable reward. The red notification dot signals a potential reward, creating anticipation. This anticipation is powerful. It keeps us coming back. The cycle post, wait, get a notification, feel pleasure, repeat. This isn't accidental. It's designed to keep you engaged. The unpredictability of likes makes them even more compelling, a variable reward schedule. Sometimes you get many likes quickly, sometimes just a trickle. This uncertainty keeps you checking your phone. It's the same principle that makes slot machines addictive. Our brains weren't built for this constant stream of digital validation. In the past, social approval was rare and meaningful. Now we get hundreds of fleeting signals from strangers. This hijacks our dopamine system, making real-world interactions feel less satisfying. We're training our brains to crave the quick hit of a digital like over genuine connection. Humans are wired to seek belonging and approval. For most of history, our survival depended on group acceptance. Our brains are tuned to social feedback. We want to know we're liked and valued. Social media is the new arena for this ancient need. The number of likes becomes a public metric of approval. A high number affirms our place. A low number can feel like rejection. This feedback is immediate and powerful, but often superficial. We quickly learn what content gets the most likes. Travel photos, happy moments, popular opinions. We start curating our digital identity for maximum reward. The authentic, messy parts of life are left out. We present a highlight reel, not reality. Our self-worth becomes tied to the number of likes. A poorly performing post can feel like personal failure. This makes our self-esteem fragile, rising and falling with online approval. Instead of building self-worth from within, we outsource it to social media. We let algorithms and distant acquaintances define our value. It's a precarious foundation for identity. To understand social media's grip, look to psychologist B.F. Skinner. Skinner's experiments showed that unpredictable rewards create compulsive behavior. Rats pressed a lever more when rewards were random, not guaranteed. This is called a variable ratio reinforcement schedule, the same principle behind slot machines. Our smartphones are now personal Skinner boxes. Posting is pressing the lever. Likes and comments are the rewards. The timing is unpredictable, sometimes instant, sometimes delayed. This randomness keeps us checking our phones. The anticipation is addictive, not a sign of weakness, but a result of deliberate design. Platform architects know this well. The like button and notifications create a feedback loop that keeps us hooked. We're not just using a tool, we're engaging with a system engineered to condition our behavior. Our attention is being captured, shaped, and sold. The Skinner box is now in our pocket. Social media's addictiveness is by design, not accident. These companies depend on your attention. The more you engage, the more ads they show. Every design choice, from notification colors to feed algorithms, is made to maximize engagement. The pull to refresh mimics a slot machine lever, creating anticipation. Infinite scroll removes natural stopping points, making it easy to lose track of time. The red notification dots trigger urgency. Variable rewards create a dopamine loop. These features work together to encourage compulsive use. We're not just choosing to spend time online, we're navigating an environment crafted to capture us. Understanding this design is the first step to regaining control. It's not about willpower, it's about recognizing the architecture of distraction. To reclaim our attention, we must see the system for what it is. Awareness is the beginning of freedom. Social media feedback doesn't just affect our mood, it shapes our behavior. We adapt to get more positive feedback and avoid negative responses. If a hiking photo gets lots of likes, next time we think about the photo, not just the hike. Experiences become performances for an audience. The goal shifts from intrinsic enjoyment to extrinsic approval. Algorithms show us content similar to what we've liked, creating echo chambers. Popular opinions get rewarded, dissent is often ignored. This encourages conformity and discourages independent thought. Over time, our online persona can drift from our authentic self. We feel pressure to live up to our digital image. Vulnerability and ordinariness are squeezed out. Our behavior is shaped by the pursuit of digital applause. The line between real and performed self blurs. The pursuit of likes can take a toll on mental health. Anxiety rises. Will people like this? What will they think? Did I get enough likes? Social media feeds fuel constant comparison. We see others' highlight reels and compare them to our real lives. This leads to envy, low self-esteem, and the sense that we're not good enough. When our value is tied to likes, our self-worth becomes unstable. A good day online brings confidence, a bad day brings doubt. True self-esteem comes from within, not from digital approval. Relying on social media for validation is like building on shifting sand. Studies link heavy social media use to anxiety, depression, and loneliness, especially in young people. The very features that keep us engaged are undermining our well-being. The dopamine hit comes at a high price. The emotional roller coaster is exhausting. We need a more stable foundation for self-worth. The answer isn't to abandon technology, but to use it intentionally. Move from mindless scrolling to mindful engagement. Ask, does this tool support my values? Is it worth my time and attention? Practice digital minimalism. Use technology to support a better life, not distract from it. Turn off non-essential notifications to break the cycle of reactive checking. Decide when to engage, rather than letting platforms dictate your attention. Schedule social media use. Set specific times, and keep apps closed outside those windows. This puts you back in control. Fill your free time with real-world activities, hobbies, social interactions, time in nature. These provide deeper satisfaction than fleeting digital approval. Build real skills, real relationships, and a resilient sense of self. The less you rely on likes, the more you reclaim your attention. Intentional use leads to a richer, more grounded life. The like button is more than code. It's a psychological lever reshaping our lives. It taps into our need for reward, validation, and connection, but at a cost. It can foster anxiety, comparison, and fragile self-worth. The platforms are designed to keep us hooked, but we're not powerless. Awareness is the first step. See the system for what it is. Notice when you're curating your life for an audience or feeling anxious from comparison. Create distance between stimulus and response. Choose how you engage. Treat your time and attention as precious resources. Declutter your digital space. Remove apps and notifications that don't serve you. Replace low-quality digital distractions with high-quality real-world activities. It's not easy, but the reward is immense. Deeper focus, stronger relationships, and a more authentic self. Use technology on your own terms. Reclaim your mind and reconnect with what truly matters.